I'm Carolyn, and today I'd like to teach you how to make potato salad. So the first thing I did is take 5 pounds of potatoes. I used red skin, but you could use baking potatoes, all-purpose potatoes, any kind of potatoes that you have on hand. And then you boil them until they're tender. I usually just take a steak knife and poke through, and as long as that goes through, then that's cooked enough. I will drain it, and then I put it in the refrigerator overnight so they're nice and cool. I also took 6 eggs, and I boiled those for about 10 minutes, drained those, and let those cool overnight. So we have both our potatoes and our eggs boiled and cooled. So I should tell you that this recipe came from my neighbor Irma, so thank you, Irma. So with red skins, you don't always have to peel them, but if you'd like to, and I'm going to because some of the eyes are a little darker and I'd like to just cut them out. So you just peel them. So I will peel all these potatoes, and I'm going to show you about the size that we're going to, and then I'm just cutting out the eyes so that way they're not part of this potato salad, because that's not very appetizing. So there's a nice clean potato. Cut out this eye on this side. All right. And then I'll cut them in small, I like my potato salad cut in small bite-sized pieces. So I'm just going to try to make them uniform in size. So about that size. So there we go, about that size. So I'm going to go ahead and peel all these potatoes and chop them up in these small pieces. And then we'll be back in maybe 5-10 minutes. Hi, and we're back. And so I cut up all the potatoes and they're ready. And now it's time to just peel and cut up the eggs. So I'll do one in front of you, and then I will continue to do that and just add it to the potato salad. I usually just rinse my eggs after I peeled them, just to make sure I got all the shell off. So then we'll just dice these up really tight. Well, I'll leave one for garnishing whole, and then I'll slice it a little differently. I'll just slice it versus chop it. So I'm just going to chop this up really tight. And then I will add it right to my potatoes. All right, so I'll do that for 5 of them. And the 6th one I will leave for garnish. Okay, we'll be back. I added the hard-boiled eggs. And next we're going to use some sweet Jergen pickles. So I have some pickles here. And I have maybe 3, 6, 7, 8, maybe like a half a cup altogether. I like pickles in there. So I'm just going to dice those up and add those right to, so I'm going to quarter them first and then add them right to it. So we'll be back in a moment with that. Let me just go ahead. Okay, so we're just going to add that. Once we've added the pickles, then we can add I have about a half a cup, or let's see, a little bit more than a handful of red onions chopped up, and a nice bit of celery, chopped celery. Our recipe calls for some parsley. So I chopped up some parsley. Let's go ahead and add that. And I had some fresh scallions outside. I thought they'd be nice to add. I'm going to save some maybe for garnish as well. Add some salt and pepper. Pepper. Throw it all in there. Let's see. Salt. We may end up some more. We need our mayonnaise. I always go with a light mayonnaise. I went with Hellmann's here. That's what the recipe actually calls for. And we need 1 teaspoon of mustard. Ooh, some of it already fell in. Okay. Put that off to the side. The mayonnaise I usually just add until it looks right. So my bowl's a little small. Let's start with that. See how that goes. And sometimes when I have such a large amount, I might mix it in a pot instead. It might be easier. Let's see how we make out here. We can add a little more salt throughout too, since we have. See how we do. Well, pretty good. Might add a little, oh, there's a nice clump of mayonnaise. Let's add that around. And then if you let this refrigerate for a few hours before serving, it gives it a chance to, all the ingredients to kind of mesh together. The flavor goes through. Even overnight would be great. Potato salad's a great thing to make ahead of time. If you're having a picnic or going to someone's house, it is one of those sides that you can make ahead. Yeah, I think that looks wonderful. So I had said we were going to garnish. So we can garnish with, I do have an egg that I had saved to the side. So you can, if you'd like to, just slice the egg. Oops, I got that blocking you. So just slice it and then you can set it on around the edge if you like. Could be a nice thin slice. You'd even use a couple if you wanted to. Maybe just put one here, one there. Oops, one over here. I have some more scallions. We can go ahead and sprinkle with some scallions on top. And there we go. Delicious potato salad. I hope you get a chance to make your own potato salad. If you have any questions about it, feel free to make a comment. If you want to find other recipes that we have on our YouTube channel, you can check that out, or our Facebook page. Maybe you can like our page or share it. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Take care.